a look at the Bitcoin monthly chart. Let's see, are we going to manage to close above $58.8 thousand? This is the question. Are we going to manage to close above $63,000? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. What is your outlook here on BTC? Are we going to close the monthly candle? Right, I think I'm live. Let me know in the comment section if I'm live. Let me just make sure to smash up the like button. Bullish, Lathmawa, Sani, Liate. I don't know. Humble Crypto. I don't know what this means. Yes, Andy, we can hear you. Always here early, mate. Purpose, how are you doing? Right, guys, let me know in the comment section. No comments in the comment section yet. Sup, Andy. Hello, Evo. How are you doing? Guys, 96 watching. Make sure to smash up the like button. How are you doing? TFK. Hello. Hello. Crypto Legend, says Mark Dutch. Mark Dutch, how are you doing? Glad to see you here in the stream, in the comment section. One of my moderators here already. Michael Duro. Hey, Andy Candy. How are you doing, Michael? Can you please check Algo? I'm in a long from $1.92. Okay, that was a little bit high. I am interested in going long on Algorand very soon. Okay, I'm just seeing. Look at this right over here is Mana, guys. This is Decentraland. Sorry. Look at the massive hype it had in one day. Okay, it went from $1.30 all the way to the $5 region. Okay, so over a 4x here for Mana in one day. This was yesterday, having its correction now. So you know the deal, guys. You want to get into a correction, we could actually dip as low as $1.80 range, $1.70, which was the last all-time high here that we created. But anyway, enough of that. Let's take a look at Algorand, because I got someone in the comment section saying he's in a long position since $1.92. I think we're just going to see a little bit of volatility. The most bearish case scenario, a little bit of volatility in between the $1.60 and the $1.70. Sorry, as you can see, this was the kind of volatility that we had. You know, to be, well, I would say even the $1.50. $1.50 is the ultimate low here from the volatility. Remember, we do have these peaks right over here. Okay. So these are just, they're just peaks, okay, that are holding as support. And we do have volume right over here to back up this peak, okay. There's not too much right over there, but there is enough, all right. And the volume in from the pump is absolutely insane. So don't panic with a little bit of volatility. In my opinion, it is one of the best buying zones right now, okay, on Algorand. It's just going to take a huge amount of time. This is on the daily chart. So all depending on where your stop loss is, okay. If your stop, I mean, I would hold it. In my opinion, I would hold it. If you haven't risked too much and you are using a 3-4x leverage, which is very unlikely. People use usually more than 4 or 5x. I usually use in between 3 and 7x approximately for my kind of swing trades, if I want to have a position open for a couple of weeks or a few weeks. Now, maybe your stop loss might be at the $1.70 or $1.60. I think it is very, very close, okay? Guys, the volatility is insane on these cryptos. If this is a good moment to swing trade this, and when you're swing trading, you want your stop loss pretty far away, your liquidation price. You know, in this case, it would be, I don't know, around about the $1.40, $1.30 would be a good distance here. Okay, it's very unlikely you will have a wick like that coming back down. Is it possible? Yes, but it is unlikely. You might see a little bit of volatility round at the base here, which is in between the $1.50 and the $1.70. Look how many daily candles have come down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, this is just a huge consolidation. So if you can afford to hold this position for a swing trade and for the coming weeks, I think, you know, you'll be doing all right. You'll be doing all right. I think all-time high retest is inevitable at this moment. If you take a look at the Fibonacci retracement from the lowest point to the highest point, because if you go to the weekly, okay, take a little bit of noise out of the way and, you know, just zoom in here on Algorand, you know, it's pretty clear looking at the weekly that the pump starts from all the way down here to over here, right? So if you take the fib retracement, I bet we're just about touching, you know, not even the 62% levels. But the reason why we're bouncing at the 50% in between that, okay, we've got a few wicks here on the weekly, is because we do have massive support, okay, round about that $1.50 range on the weekly, okay, as you can see the closes. So if we take a look at the weekly, it would make sense, okay, here to put this box round this range, round about this range, okay. This is why we're just touching it and coming back up. So between $1.50, $1.70, you might see a little bit of volatility still here for Algorand. But if you can manage, if you can afford to hold that position, I think you should be doing quite okay. And this is just classic. I might be going long myself. Classic dead cat bounce. This is on the 1 hourly. Classic dead cat bounce. After a dead cat bounce, in this kind of scenario, I think it is time to bottom out at some point and start mooning, okay? This is my opinion. This is a classic dead cat bounce. We're starting to see some kind of volume here. This might be getting ready to start pumping it in the next coming days, okay? So I am pretty bullish on Algorand. Not looking too bad. If I were you, I would hold it. If you can afford it, all right, depending on your stop loss. Hi from Poland, Max. How are you doing? Hello. Right, let me go through the comment section. Mohammed said, Andy, I was waiting for about 3 hours. Why were you waiting so long? Have you joined the Telegram group? I do say more or less when I'm going to go live, if it's going to be in an hour, 2 hours. So join the Telegram. You will know when I'm going to do an update or I'm going to go live, okay? Right. Andy never sleeps. A Sunday stream. Smash that like button. Appreciate ya. Thank you very much, Judarino. Loud and clear, says Mark Dirch. Hello, everyone. Hedaban, Scott, Crypto Bud. You're good, mate. Right. Stoyan, Cardano, please. Hi, Andy. I'm good. Andy, Purpose, how are you doing? Good. Right. L14. Hello, Ben. Hello, everyone. Glad you're here. Let me just take a look at Cardano because I've already got 2 people here asking for ADA for Cardano. Right. Okay. Let me take a look at Cardano. Okay. Just going through the comment section. I am trying to read most of them, guys. And we need to talk about BTC, okay? Super important, BTC. I am in some long positions, guys. I am currently in negative right now on my long positions. I entered here around about that 60.7k, just slightly in negative right now. I wouldn't mind to add to my positions if we start, hitting that 60k. Remember, guys, 60k, extreme support, okay? 60k range, even 59, 60k range. Very, very strong. This is the scenario that we were talking about yesterday, okay? And basically, this is what, we were expecting the kind of this scenario, something very similar. Because I was telling you guys, okay, we broke the resistance of this descending wedge. We might do something like this and then go back up, right? So we might get people a little bit scared. Okay, we're dumping, we're going lower. And then you have a massive bounce, and that might be before the end of today, all right, for that October close. Let's just see. Let me know in the comment section, guys. Are we going to close above 63k? All right, before this is in about I don't know, was it about 12 hours from now? No, not even that. About 8 hours from now, we're going to close above $63,000. Remember, BTC can do $2,500. Like that in just a few minutes, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised to see a huge candle, like this to the upside. Let's see what happens. Let's take a look at Cardano straight away. Right, like I said, guys, we talked about Cardano, extremely bullish on Cardano, $1.70, $1.80 range, okay? And inside of that 10-cent range, it is extremely bullish buy zone for Cardano, in my opinion, right? We did break out from here. We might see one last dip, in my opinion, if this happens, because we've got a targeted move here from this symmetrical triangle. We haven't reached technically here the target. Almost. We did about 80% of the run. Okay, is enough. It's enough to take profits. I like to take profits at 80, between 70-80% of the target of a pattern, because sometimes you don't reach exactly that number. Okay, but we might have a kind of a dead cat bounce and fall down to these levels And I think this is going to be the extreme low. If this hasn't been the extreme low already on Cardano, which is the $1.82, the reason why I think this is the low, one of the lowest parts, okay, $1.70 is possible because of the measured move of this symmetrical triangle. The reason why the $1.80 range is super strong because of this massive resistance, this consolidation right over there that we had. So I think, and also what I see is that the bears are losing steam right there. We have these lower lows, slightly lower lows. When you make slightly lower lows, you're just getting ready. You're just getting ready to skyrocket basically in the next coming weeks. It just works like that, guys. Something very similar like I mentioned on yesterday's stream right over there. Slightly lows here are at the same level. Okay, the bears cannot push the price lower, and this is not really a descending triangle, okay, because you know you connect the lower highs. I've connected these ones, and this was already kind of a breakout sideways, a lot of sideways action, and then you know consolidation and start pumping. Now this one, it looks much better than this one, actually, much better, because you do have these slightly lower lows over here where you do create that descending wedge. And like I showed you here with the fib retracement, I might be placing a swing trade on Cardano. I will let you know in the Telegram group. Fibonacci from the lowest point, and this is on the 4 hourly from the low point here of $1 that we had in July, all the way here to the high that we had in September. Fibonacci retracement, you know, always the 50%, 62% range is an incredible buy zone, okay? So if you did buy at this range, thinking that we are going to go higher from here, you might be negative right now, but I would be adding to my position. Very unlikely that we are going to dip down to the 160, 150 range. We've got a very strong support right over there, which is this $1.80 area. And we also got the Fibonacci golden pocket, okay, right over here. That is a major buying zone. And we're just consolidating bears. Looks like the bears don't have any steam to push the price much lower. So this is what I got for Cardano. Will plan B predict as it be? I mean, this is the thing. I have a feeling that in the next few hours, there will be pumpy action. There will be pumpy action. Remember, we are falling. We are, you know, consolidating. I have a feeling that we're gonna absolutely explode, you know, in the next coming hours, just to close that monthly candle above 63k. I think the community are going to make that possible. Okay, that is my feeling, right? That's what I think is going to happen. And we do have this scenario also, you know, it's not only plan B. We do have this retracement right over here, this kind of A, B, C correction. The C correction seems like, you know, the 60k, 59, 60k range has held very nicely. We have seen this before because of the volume profile. Zooming out right over here, if we do take the volume profile, guys, I mean, I will say, I've been saying this a long time, but it's super important. One of the most important things for me by looking at the analysis, the highest point, the highest the mountain where it starts, okay, here very strongly, is just around about that $59,000 area. So this huge amount of volume here that should be holding very nicely, and it seems like it is. So this is why I think that, you know, there is a possibility that we're not going to go below $58,000. Sorry, we already wicked below it. We tried it, we tested, and we are ready to continue to the upside. So that is my take on BTC. And also on the 4 hourly, zooming in right over here, this is something that we were analyzing. Okay, the descending wedge, we on the 4 hourly close resistance, we just broke out, and we talked about this scenario yesterday that it might be very likely to come down to retest that 60k range, or even 59, okay, in the next few hours. It is possible just to get a wick here and then have that major blast off. That is my opinion eventually, guys. It will be really bullish as soon as we start closing, you know, a couple of, you know, 4 hourly candles in green here, because we will be looking very nice here. We'll be starting to create a higher low right over there, and this is just going to indicate, you know, indicate me that we are going to hit that all-time high in a matter of days potentially. That's my take on BTC. I think plan B, there is a possibility, okay, $2,400 from now, $2,300, that is nothing for Bitcoin. We can pump and make that in minutes. So it will be, very interesting to see in the next coming hours. I have a gut feeling that we will be closing October above 63K. Smash that like button. Yes, guys, smash the like button. We got 500 already watching. Absolutely amazing. Ready for a blast off. I think we are, Kryptonite. I think we are. Will BTC go down? I do not think so. I do not think, okay, we can go down. We're just going to retest maybe this range, that 60K area. Now, this is plus minus $1,000 because of the volatility. Check out the volatility that we had the other day. We went all the way down to the 57.5. Now, this is still possible, okay? So if you're having any long positions and you're having, 30, 40x leverage, your stop losses are going to be around about this range, your liquidation. Stay cautious, guys, because we could have that last volatility before we continue up. Now, we could close today above $63,000 and then have a little bit of volatility and continue to the upside. This is still very, very possible, but I believe so that 59K range is going to hold very nicely because of that VPVR, because of that huge amount of volume that has been traded at those ranges, and we are currently sitting above it. Hello Andy, did you join Flocky Inu community as I told you? No, I did not. I just bought Saitama. I'm not going to buy a huge amount of meme coins. I just bought Saitama because just to have a meme coin, right? But yeah, Saitama, yeah, I'm just break even right now, more or less, on Saitama. Hasn't done much since I bought it. Yeah, as you can see on the chart, it's just like sideways. I don't know how this is going to go, but they have an incredible marketing team. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just a meme coin, but I like the team because they're super ambitious. You can check it out yourself on SaitamaToken.com. I think they're going to get a swap also, Saitama Mask wallet. I don't know. They have a few things, and it is worth, with the days that we're living, I think it's worth to have a meme coin because they can just 10x in a few days. Why not have something? But anyway, Flocky Inu, is this is this the name of Elon Musk's dog, right? I think, or something like that. Flocky Inu. It's had an insane bounce when we went all the way down here. So we went all the way down here. It's already done a 2x today from this morning. It's had a very, very good bounce. I don't know, guys. It's had an insane pump for the last few days. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy any more meme coins, okay? But anyway, do you reckon Flocky is one of the best ones? Let me know in the comment section. Manai. What's happening with Shiba Inu? Is it getting a pretty decent bounce? No, it's not. Shiba Inu is down 11% today. So yeah, we might be getting a bounce. We'll be doing some analysis on Shiba Inu afterwards if somebody asks. Hi from Paris, Nicholas. Hello. Mohammed, hello. Esports, how are you doing? Right, I got a super chat. Let me go through the super chat and then I'll scroll up here to the comment section to read a little bit more. Cheers, sir, says Buster Wolf. How are you doing? Dot plus Ethereum, please. Right, let's take a look at Polkadot. I think Polkadot is going to hold that $38 range. It's very, very likely. Yeah, I think we are in a very, very good buy zone. I mean, the wick here all the way down to that $39,000 range was a very good buy zone in my opinion here for Polkadot. Polkadot just going to consolidate after this massive pump that we had. All right, as you can see now, we did have a huge amount of volume right over here from this pump, and it doesn't matter. I know this is calculated by TradingView. Okay, yes, I know this. I got some people commenting that, but if you go to Coinbase, the volume is there. It doesn't matter to see the amount of volume, if it's high or not. If you look at it on Coinbase, if you look at it on Bybit, potentially, no, it's not on Bybit. They just added not long ago, but because there wasn't any trading there eventually when it just came out. But if you take a look at Kraken, volume is there. as you can see. So yeah, calculated by trading view, it doesn't matter, the volume is there. It's not probably as accurate, but it is there on the chart. So as you can see, it's showing you the other exchanges volume very similar. Now for Polkadot, what can we see? What can we see here on Polkadot is that we have a very good uptrend with these higher lows. So higher lows here on Polkadot, very nicely here on the 4 hourly. We just barely almost touched this higher low and had a massive bounce. Now what is going to happen? I think we might just consolidate here and then start pumping. Now if you look at this kind of structure, it's not looking too great, right? It's not looking too great because you are kind of creating, you know, we created higher highs and then lower high right over there. You do have these bearish divergence right over there that are just playing out right now, okay, from these lower highs on the RSI and the 4 hourly right over there. They're playing out right now, so there's probably not enough much room for these bearish divergences to play out. If we do go to the oversold territory, I think maximum it will be around about that $38-$39 range, which would be a great buying opportunity. I'm not sure if we're going to go that low, but what I do know here on Polkadot is that is amazing support, okay? The $38 region, we had a massive resistance. Just to show you the box here in the past, how this level has been extremely important. Right over there, major resistance, then you break out, massive support right there, bounce, retested, made a double top and broke down below. Insane volatility right over here with Polkadot, but it is a major level. And if I do zoom here on Polkadot, you can clearly see we've got massive rejection there, and this is why we are bouncing around at this range right now, because of this massive volume that we broke out, this massive candle breaking out. Look how many times we successfully bounced at this range, okay? If you would have traded the bounce here to the long to retest the highs, you would have made profits every single time here on Polkadot. The reason why this is holding so nicely, you know, the higher the volume is on a breakout of a resistance, and the support being, the resistance being so strong, it is so likely it's going to hold very well. You might, every time you wick close to this resistance turning into support, it's a great buy zone. So in the case of Polkadot, yeah, you can see every time we retested, we've had a bounce there, we retested support, had a bounce, we retested support, had a bounce. Now there could be a possibility that we might have that scary dip, okay, because it's Halloween, and we might have that last drop and everybody's saying, you know, that's it, we're going to much lower levels, and that will be the moment where you have a massive bounce, okay, and continue to the upside. That last wick, there's always a last wick to the downside. We need to look for that last wick. If that was not the last wick right over here, there is a possibility that we might have one more. But anyway, the best way you could trade this, in my opinion, is, you know, going long and not too much leverage. If you have $1,000 worth, you know, $1,000 to trade with, you know, you trade with $100. Now, if we dip lower, you would add another 100. If you dip a little bit lower, add another 100. Now, obviously, there will be a limit, okay? $36, $35 would be my limit. I would probably exit my position because that won't be looking good. You might get a dead cat bounce there and continue to the downside. But I don't think that will happen because, yeah, if we do break that $38 range, you know, I think we're just going to wick it. We're going to wick below it potentially, but nothing else. So if that does happen, that's going to be a major buy zone. I do see Polkadot smashing the all-time highs in the next coming weeks. It might be in days, but we're just consolidating, just boring action, guys. Nothing bearish about this after having that massive pump. Okay, we are in a clear 4 hourly uptrend here on Polkadot, as you can see. Very bullish, very bullish on Polkadot. Buying zone, in my opinion. Ethereum, let's take a look at Ethereum. Watch out on Polkadot to wick down below $38, but that would be the ultimate low, in my opinion, worst case scenario. Right, what have we got? Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ethereum on this chart. Okay, with Ethereum, right, this is on the 4 hourly. We could actually go to the, thank you very much for the super chat, Buster Wolf. Let's take a look at the daily here on Ethereum. And I think everybody wants to know about Ethereum. Everybody wants to know about Bitcoin eventually. And this is the scenario that we got right over here. I was checking this out from yesterday, and it's not the best cup and handle because you have a descending neckline. Okay, I like to be the neckline to be very, very straight at the same, you know, as a double top, and then a handle, and then retest it, right, and then break. Not have a descending neckline, resistance. But this was something that we talked about a long time ago when we just about retesting the lower high here on Ethereum. And I was saying, guys, if we do close a nice 4 hourly, you know, daily candle above this resistance, it's going to be turning into insane support. And we just have been bouncing and bouncing every single time at this resistance from these lower highs, turning into support, right, just right over there. Bounce back up, bounce back up. So major level. Now if we do, you know, worst case scenario, in my opinion, as I said, we might come all the way down, you know, hitting that in between 3.8 and 4k levels with a little bit of volatility, okay, a little bit of scary action. But yeah, that would be the most bearish case scenario. I'm not sure if we are going to have that dip on Ethereum. And as I said, Ethereum I think is going to go pretty parabolic. If you just zoom out here, this doesn't look like a double top, okay? This doesn't look like a double top. Double top would be something like this, right? Almost reaching the double top and having a massive dip. Now, if you have this kind of price action again, retesting it 3 times, just consolidating at the top with volatility, this is classic. This is just about to have an impulsive move. This is a reaccumulation event. Reaccumulation, getting ready, and then you're just going to see Ethereum go parabolic, and everybody's going to wonder why. Very unlikely we're going to go dip below this resistance. This resistance is so strong support right now. We also have this kind of cup and handle scenario. Okay, it's not the most beautiful with this descending neckline. The handle goes a little bit too low, in my opinion, but it's still very much valid. This is crypto, and we know that this could go pretty parabolic. Now this would be the measured move from this cup and handle, and it does exist. Okay, I've checked it out before without before talking about it. Cup and handles with descending necklines or ascending necklines are also valid. Okay, so yeah, we got a target of 6.2k Ethereum, all right, and that might take a few weeks to reach there. Okay, it might take a few weeks. We might see some volatility, but then, you know, we do have a potential target, and yeah, that's basically it. Also, you know, for entertainment purposes, we can have some Fibonacci targets also right over here. If we take the high to the low, you know, Fibonacci targets, all right, are pretty nice. I mean, to be conservative, 1.6, okay, was almost the 6k levels, okay, from the low to the high. As soon as you break it, you do have some fib extensions, some fib targets. There's another one all the way here, which is the 2.6, and this would be the most aggressive. This is why it's in the red. Blue is pretty achievable. Red is, you know, is the limit. Could we absolutely smash it and continue to the upside? Yes, we could, but you know, if 8k range is my call on Ethereum for an all-time high, you know, peak maybe for the cycle. I know people are calling for 10k, 20k. Guys, this has been a little bit aggressive. I would take some profits because I think any price here above the 4.4k is bubble territory, okay? Price discovery, bubble territory. We're going to go a little bit parabolic, guys. Remember, when we go parabolic, yeah, price action in the next few weeks or from parabolic action is usually pretty hard to the downside. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you my plan strategy as soon as we start going parabolic, where I'm taking profits, because it's very likely that Ethereum, Bitcoin, maybe by next year, maybe in 2 years, we are going to be trading around these levels or even slightly below. Okay, it is a possibility. I wouldn't say maybe at this range, we might not below. I don't think we'll be trading below this range, and as soon as we have, you know, price action to the upside, but we'll get very close to it you know, by next year. We do not know exactly when, so we just have to go with the price action. Anyway, this is what I got for Ethereum. Thank you very much, Buster, for the super chat. I'm going to go through the comment section here quickly. I got Pump. We got the Moon, Carl from the Moon, in the comment section. Yeah, we got a bit of pumpy action, a little bit of pumpy action. Let's see if we are going to finally, hold this massive resistance turning into support, okay? Like we were saying yesterday, it is very, very likely that we might have, a little bit of boring action the next day, right? And this is what we are doing exactly. Remember, 59, 60K, super strong support. I think, we could easily go down to $59,000 in the next hour or two. It doesn't matter. I think I'll be adding to my position right over there. I do have a feeling that this is going to hold very, very nicely. Now, if we do dip below here, we just need to be a little bit cautious. Even though we do have this kind of price action, I will still be looking very, very bullish. If you zoom out, it would be perfectly normal to still have that consolidation after this massive run up, right? Okay, so I wouldn't be too scared if we did have that kind of price action around about $54,000. Still be looking very, very bullish. Remember, we also got a very strong support level at $54,000 range. Okay, because of this high over here, it was just around about 53K. And we also, if you take a look at the VPVR, it is a very, very strong wall right over here, where this is where the mountain ends, right? This is, you would say that you have a huge mountain, the mountain ends, no volume suddenly below $53,000, and then the volume starts right over here. So I think the end of this major volume on the VPVR would hold very, very nicely if we did dip. Okay, here for BTC, if we did dip. Now, if we do not dip, I mean, just looking at here what happened back in here in the summer. Right, let me just zoom out here on the daily, guys, because I just want to show you how important it is to have such a huge amount of volume right on the VPVR. Look how, and this is where I got this pink box, okay, this kind of pinky purple box. This is where we were bouncing every single time, slightly lower lows, slightly lower lows, slightly lower lows, skyrocket. You have the VPVR here backing us up. So this is also why I think, we've got another mountain right over here on the VPVR, which ends around about that $54,000 range. I think that would be a very, very strong support also if BTC dipped down below. So that would be, the most bearish worst case scenario, I think. But for the moment, 59.60K, I see it holding very, very nicely. I see it holding very, very nicely. I am not going to panic. I'm going to go pretty aggressive into long positions if we do dip down to that $56,000 region. We got this guy also. A lot of people might say, what do you think about Plan B? I think Plan B needs a Plan C, right? But that's what they said about him in September. We just need to pump $2,400, and that is absolutely nothing for Ethereum. I do have a feeling that will happen. Now, will we close above 63 October, and then we might have a correction after that? We just have to see, guys. We just have to see. Right, let me go through the comment section here quickly and check out just a bunch of coins. And first of all, guys, make sure to smash up the like button. Let's go and find the stream, okay, here. Let's find the stream and let's all smash up the like button, because we are 681 watching at this moment. So if you just can scroll down and smash up the like button, I'll appreciate it a lot, guys. Thank you very much. You're supporting the channel immensely. Now, let's take a look at these different cryptos in the comment section. Right, Sheikh says, Andy, can you take a look at IOTA? Okay, I've got IOTA. Right, one of them, IOTA. Let's take a look at IOTA straight away. Mark Dutch, always giving me insane support. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's take a look at the comment section here. I'm just trying to, I've got IOTA, okay. Jiren says Plan B. Yeah, I know Plan B. What's Plan B? Says Fat. Plan B is the creator of the stock to flow model. Make sure to check him out on Twitter. He's got a model that predicts BTC trading around about $100,000 by the end of the year, by December. How's BTC dominance? Very good question. We're going to take a look at that also. Hi, could you please take a look at BNB, says Kevin. Yeah, also BNB. So I got IOTA, I got Bitcoin dominance. All right, let's go with IOTA first. Okay, I'm going to go pretty quick, okay, with the analysis, just to do an overview quick, because if not, it's going to be mission impossible. IOTA is looking pretty good. This is on the, let me take a look at the 4 hourly. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. We are breaking out from these lower highs resistance. This is on the 4 hourly. And I have a feeling that this is going to go pretty parabolic in the next coming days. The reason why is because, you know, zooming in here on IOTA, on the 4 hourly, you have massive pump action right over here with pretty decent amount of volume, and you just have, obviously when you go parabolic, you just need to have a consolidation and find, you know, a stable price action, price level. And this was, you know, the stable price level was in between the $1.10 and the $1.50. Stable price action, like accumulation, and this is just ready to find, you know, its next price target. Looking pretty bullish here on the 4 hourly. You can see you have lower low mountains like this, inverse mountains, and then you have slightly higher low right over there, right? So inverse head and shoulder with a descending neckline, yes, potentially you could say it is. You could say it is, because it does exist. There is inverse head and shoulders or head and shoulders with descending or ascending necklines, but basically it's looking bullish anyway. You know, we've got massive pump with a huge amount of volume, consolidation, you know, lower lows and slightly higher low right over there. So looking pretty bullish price action. We do see some volume here kicking in just when we are breaking this resistance. Now we're getting a little bit of rejection here, but it doesn't matter. It's just going to see a lot of volatility before we start pumping. Now I think, you know, we have successfully broken above the last lower high. Taking a look at the 4 hourly here on IOTA. So yeah, looking pretty bullish. Looking pretty bullish. Now if you do entertain that this is an inverse head and shoulder and it's not the best looking one, I see this is too much of a descending neckline, but you could arguably discuss that we are going to hit that $1.90, $1.95, the highs anyway from here, the highs from the pump. Usually when you pump and you retrace, you consolidate, and you know your target is coming to retest the highs from this massive pump, right? This is what usually happens. So overall the chart is looking pretty good, guys. Looking at the price action, this is just a massive consolidation right over there. Now let's just put this right over here. See, check out on the next analysis if IOTA met the highs here. Okay, but that would be the most likely scenario here on IOTA. Massive pump, consolidation. We are ready to start moving up. What I got for IOTA. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance and then VeChain. Okay, I remember got someone asking for the BTC dominance, and I'll give you my opinion on that, and also VeChain, and then I'll have a quick look at BTC again. Okay, see what's going on. Bitcoin dominance, yeah, dominance is falling, you know, this and this was pretty much expected. You know, this is the pattern that we have printed, because this is on the daily. As soon as we started falling and closing a few dailies, this is the pattern that I had, a massive descending triangle. Okay, and you know, we have a huge amount of time to go inside, to be inside of this descending triangle. I guess we might be breaking at even 40% or 50% of the triangle. You know, this is already by next month. But overall, I do believe so that the Bitcoin dominance, we are printing a bearish pattern. We are coming from a massive downtrend. I think this is more like a bear flag, you know, or descending triangle, bear pennant, whatever you want to call it. But the overall direction here on the dominance, you know, we have incredible crypto projects out there. It is very likely that the dominance will not be going up to the 60% levels or 65% levels anytime soon. I think that for the rest of the bull run, we need to see that huge amount of money coming in, a lot of Bitcoin, a lot of speculation with Bitcoins. A lot of people are going to turn Bitcoins into, USDT, USDC, or whatever, any stable coin, and change it directly to some altcoins to speculate, right? This is what usually happens. People want to make money. So yeah, I think overall direction on the Bitcoin dominance, and we do have a conservative target here already from a descending triangle. If we do break support, okay, that would take us down to the 30% levels in Bitcoin dominance. And I think we could go even as low as 25% in the next coming months. Okay, that is my take on the dominance. This is the thing. This is the only pattern that I got here on the dominance. So we're going to be checking this out, guys, in the next coming weeks. See what happens. I do believe so. We know we might have a little bit of pumpy action, hit that 46, 47% again, and then come back down. We're currently trading at 44.5. Now let's take a look at VeChain straight away. I think, yeah, VeChain, what we talked about VeChain, worst case scenario for VeChain inside of this correction that we're having right now would be coming down to that 10 cent range, okay, in between 10 and 11, okay. 11 would be a first buying zone, 10 cent would be the second buying zone. And the reason why, let's go first with the 11 cent, okay. If I just zoom in here on VeChain on the 4 hourly, we do know that the 11 cent range, okay, this is plus minus fractions of a cent because of the volatility, of course. It would be the 11.5 cent round about this, the center of this box. Massive support here at the 11.5 cent right there. Also massive support here. We did wick below it when we had that massive volatility. This is why be careful. If you're swing trading, 3-4x is more than plenty, guys. I know a lot of people want an 8x, they want a 12x, they want a 8x is still alright, but a lot of people wanted 20x, 30x, and yeah, swing trading altcoins with this amount of leverage is very, very difficult and dangerous, obviously. So anyway, talking about this major support level, the 11.5, a lot of consolidation. When you consolidate at a certain level, is because there is resistance, right? Slightly getting above, this was just getting ready for a pop, okay? Now we just touched it there. Can we touch it again? Yes, but that is already a buying zone. That is already a buying zone. I do believe so. We are above this level. The overall sentiment is still slightly bullish. It is still bullish. Okay, if you take a look at the fear and greed index, I think we might be in neutral. I think we're still in greed though. Yeah. Oh yeah, still in greed, 74. So it's still very greedy. Overall sentiment is quite bullish on the crypto market. Worst case scenario here would be breaking that 11, just wicking below, something very similar to what happened there, and then coming back up. Maybe having a little bit of volatility coming back up here. The reason why is because we are printing higher lows on the 4 hourly. We've got beautiful higher lows right over there, okay. So the bearishness has finished right there. Now we're starting to print an uptrend, okay. And we do have 2 solid higher lows right there, and that's why I do think in the next few days, worst case scenario would be hitting $11 and 11 cents and then 10 cents, and getting heavily supported there and consolidating before running up, okay. These are the only scenarios that I see. I don't see us going down 10 cents. I don't see bear market. I don't see us coming to retest that 5 cent level. I just do not see it. So there are a couple of scenarios here, and this is we either consolidate here above the 12 cent level and then continue up. We come down to 11 cents or go up, or we come down to 10 cents. I know it's there's quite a few scenarios, but I mean, this is, for you, I've missed out on a lot of opportunities on Bitcoin, on a lot of altcoins during this run to the upside. And I do know my strategies, and one of the best strategies for swing trading obviously is low leverage. You can even 3x, 4x. 4x is great leverage, guys. It's 4x more the position that you have. So it's 4 times more. I know people are greedy. They want 20x, they want 20 times, they want 30, 50 times, but you will get stopped out a lot of the times. Now, you know, if you're swing trading, 4x, 5x is a good for swing trading. Now, if you do want to enter, if you do know that you have a very, very good level here on VeChain at the $10 because of these higher lows, you also know that you got 11 cents. But what if we break it? Well, a good strategy would be, you know, start entering right over at this level. The overall pump, you know, we are still in this third wave. I think we're just consolidating and we are going to continue to the upside. We've got one wave from this low to this high. We've got the second wave right over there, correction. We got the third wave. Third wave needs to break the first wave high, right? Would make sense. It wouldn't make sense here to come down here like this. I mean, breaking the second wave low, which is round about that 8.2 cents. It wouldn't make any sense at all. So any type of consolidation here is a great buying zone. Now, if you do wick a little bit slightly below, it is going to be great to add to your position, in my opinion, here for VeChain. Overall, we are going to the upside, in my opinion. Okay, so a cool thing about Bybit is that they added VeChain. That's pretty cool. VeChain now can be traded on Bybit. They added a huge amount of cryptos here, and you know the deal. Down below, you get the best bonus available, which is $3,500 worth of bonus on Bybit, or depending on what you deposit. Okay, you just need to click on the link and follow the steps. Okay, as soon as you sign up to get that bonus. For experienced traders, guys, don't get extremely greedy and be careful with trading. Okay, but you get up to $3,500 worth of bonus depending on what you deposit, and you can trade with that bonus, which is absolutely great. Only for experienced traders, guys. Be careful. Now, let's take a look at Flocky Marketing even better, says Sheya. Is Flocky Marketing even better? I think so. I think I was on Gate.io. I was in Gate.io or some exchange somewhere. Yeah, look, this is, Dex Tools, for example. Look at Dex Tools. They already have, you know, an advertisement of Flocky Inu. You know, I'm checking Dex Tools here to check out Saitama, and I want to think that Saitama I bought, you know, at the very top, but I do like this kind of formation. It's kind of a huge symmetrical triangle, right? We do have some wicks here, crazy wicks to the upside, but overall the consolidation is not looking too bad on Saitama on the 30-minute chart. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but now that you mentioned Flocky, advertisement is even better than Saitama. You're absolutely right. I can already see this. I was analyzing, you know, taking a look at Saitama on the chart on Dex Tools, and what do we have up here? We have buy Flocky. Okay, let's buy Flocky then. So yeah, the definitely advertisement is good on Flocky Inu. BTC USDT looks beautiful today. It does. Trade crypto. Plan B wrong, says James Patrick. Maybe. Futures begin Sunday, trading hours at midnight Central European time. Expect volatility coming up. Absolutely correct, Krub. Krub K, absolutely correct. So yeah, be careful, guys. If you're using high leverage, be careful with volatility on the way. That is for sure. So Andy, please try and dedicate a video to teach us how trade and make perfect entries. TFK, I will get some videos. I've got a video on how I make up to $100. Okay, I mean, this is very relative. It might be 50, it might be 200, but I do have a video down below. Okay, and usually I trade more on during the weekend. Okay, during the week and not during the weekend. I might have some swing trades open on the weekend, but as you can see here on Bybit, you know, they are negative, and I'm planning to add to my position here if we do dip a little bit lower, even below 60k levels. Okay, I'm not going to panic. I think it's looking very, very bullish overall. Now, check out the video. It is down in the description, how I make up to $100. I do show you a couple of patterns. Make sure to practice, guys. Okay, I show you some entries. I show you how I enter in Bybit and PrimeXBT. The video is down below in the description. Okay, so check that video out. I just show you about 4 patterns, 4 strategies on the Ethereum chart. So check it out, guys, and you can practice. You can check it out, see if you can detect those patterns. Practice a lot, guys. a lot of free information. All of this information is free, and check out the tutorial down below. I've got the tutorials of Prime XBT, of Bybit, and also of how I make up to $100 every single day. Okay, this is very relative. This was for more clickbait. Okay, but I do show you the strategy. I do show you that it is possible with real trades down below. Check out the tutorial. That video has already got over 60,000 views. It's done absolutely amazing, guys. Let me just, how I make this video right over here. Okay, guys, it is down below in the description, and I do show you a few patterns, and I show you on the Ethereum chart, and it's shown in just about 20 days. I show you 25 days where all of these pattern strategies are. This video got 62,940 views, 3,288 likes. Absolutely insane. Make sure to check out the video, guys. But I will be getting some more of these out. I know a lot of people like these kind of videos, okay, where to see patterns, strategies, entries, so you can practice on the charts. I will be getting these kind of videos out there, guys, for free. So make sure to smash up the like button on the live stream. Give me support, guys, because more content will be coming. Make sure to subscribe also if you're new to the channel. Can you please take a look? Check Mina, says Jolly. Yeah, Mina Protocol, I guess. Mina, is it Mina Protocol? Okay, ranked 100, so that would have more than 1 billion market cap. Let's take a look at Mina here on the chart and analyze the situation. Right. Let me take a look here if we do have a little bit more data. It's not looking too great on the chart. The reason why is because we had a very, very nice uptrend right over here from July that we finally broke. We are getting retested there. If I'm just connecting here the touches, we did break a very nice healthy uptrend. Now, are we going to get above this uptrend? Maybe. I would think so, if we are going to continue the bull run. But just to keep it pretty simple here, you can clearly see that from July, the July pumping and Mina Protocol did absolutely excellent. We went from $1 all the way up to $6, so around about a 6x. Higher lows, and this is on the 4 hourly. Higher lows getting supported very, very nicely here slightly. Then we finally broke down and got that resistance right over there here from these higher lows. It's not looking too great, actually. It would be nice to at least get above this high very, very strongly. Now, we did get above this lower high, but because we had so much resistance, and this pump over here didn't have too much volume, as I've seen also on the other exchanges. OKEX, no volume at all. But yeah, I think I would become pretty bullish on this one as soon as we break this high over here. We do have a strong base right there. Yeah, it's not looking too good on the charts, okay? It's not looking too great. The uptrend has been broken. It is going sideways. Best case scenario would be starting pumping very, very hard here from this consolidation. Something good about this is, with this high and this lower high range, you have kind of broken out. If you look at it that way, yeah, I will become bullish as soon as we start breaking this high over here in the next coming days. But overall, it's not looking too good. Not looking too good. Solana head and shoulders on Solana 4 hourly chart, says Bitto Boss. Let's take a look at that. What's your prediction for Bitcoin this year? I think we will touch the $100,000. It's not going to be an easy ride. There might be a lot of volatility, a lot of doubt. We might hit 100, we might hit 98, then dip down to 70, 20,000 dip, $20,000 dip. It's going to be very, very volatile, very, very hard, very emotional. We're going to follow all of this, guys, in the next few months. It won't be an easy ride. We're going to have dips that we haven't seen ever. We're going to see pumps that we've never seen of $20,000 in like a day or in a day and a half. You know, we might see BTC pumping $20,000 in like 2 days and like 30 hours or so. So we're going to see that type of movement. Remember, the big money is going to start coming in. Very volatile moment here for BTC in the next coming months. Let's take a look at what Solana. Let's take a look at Solana here on the chart. And you're absolutely right on this head and shoulder, okay? And we are even making a double top, so this is not looking too great here for Solana. It's a classic double top here on Solana, right over here at that $215 area. Now we have created that double top, and I see your head and shoulder right over here. We're getting a massive bounce though. A head and shoulder is only valid as soon as you break it, and the breakout would be a 4 hourly close with some pretty high red volume, okay, to the downside. I think there is a possibility here also, and I'll tell you when this is going to be invalidated, because if we do get above this right shoulder, and even if we do get above it from the low high resistance, and I'll show you right now on Solana, but I do see, yeah, eventually there is a kind of a head and shoulder pattern, right, with a lot of volatility. We've got a major support range right over there, which is the $185 range, okay? We're going to hit the $180 right over there with that volatility, but it is a major level, getting a massive bounce from this range right now. Yeah, the projected move, if we do successfully, you know, as soon as we see a nice 4 hourly close, you know, consolidation here, the price action going to the upside with very low volume, it's very likely it will roll back down. But until we do not see that, this is not, in my opinion, ready for a short position. If we do have that breakout, okay, from that support level, which is very possible, check out how we are going to exactly hit the support from these higher lows. We will still be creating a higher low even though we did have this kind of price action. And if that happened, if this head and shoulder, you know, would break that support in the next few days and comes all the way down to that $160 area, which would be more or less the target from that projected move, then, you know, going to the 4 hourly or going to the daily, it doesn't matter, zooming out basically and getting the noise out of the way, you know, you could extend this trend line from these higher lows, and you know, you're basically making a gigantic ascending triangle. I think that would be an insane buying opportunity. You know, crypto is still going to be very trending for the next few months, okay? Remember, we're seeing these adverts. You see Matt Damon, is it Matt Damon on the crypto.com advert? We've got Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, you know, talking about metaverse. All the metaverse coins are going exploding. Crypto is still going to be trending. It's still going to be trending. We're not going to have, you know, that kind of bear market that a lot of bears are expecting. You know, the times are different. The sentiment worldwide is different. This is not 2018. This is not 2017. There is hype, and the hype is going to continue. You know, the FOMO we haven't seen hugely parabolic moves just yet, even though Mana has had an insane parabolic move. But yeah, not yet for a lot of the cryptos. We haven't seen that sentiment, that FOMO, that euphoria phase. It's not there yet, guys. You will know when that phase is kicking in. And you don't want to pull out. You don't want to pull out, because you're just going to see the price going up and up and up and up and up. And then after that kind of price action, we know, just like what happened here not on Solana, but on Ethereum back in April. What happened in April? In May, we had an insane correction. And a fun thing about Ethereum, we did talk about that potential correction, and I'll just show you why. Anyway, for Solana, if we do dip down, that's going to be a great buy zone in my opinion, down here to the $1.60 range. I think we are going to get very, very strongly supported, and we're going to start creating, a target here would be almost coming to the highs here. So you've got this potential trade opportunity, because it's very, very likely to get supported here if this head and shoulder plays out. Now, this head and shoulder maybe is not going to play out also. We might be creating here, it's not the best looking one, but a cup and handle more also. We got the good thing about these double tops, that you need to analyze the situation. You got clear double top there at the $215 range, but you do have this drop, and you do have this kind of consolidation that could be the cup, right? This could be also the handle. So if we do kind of connect the lows here, and we might be breaking the handle here on the 4 hourly. This does, if you do not connect the wicks, if you connect the wicks, it can be a channel, it can be kind of a channel. But if you don't connect the wicks and just the body of the 4 hourly candle, it is a kind of a descending wedge. Okay, and we're just about to break the resistance. So I think it might be likely that Solana is not going to play out with this head and shoulder, and we are going to break resistance here and continue to the upside and retest. Now, if this happens on Solana, it's going to be looking very, very bullish. It's not the best looking cup and handle. I might get bashed because of this very dodgy cup and handle, guys, but you need to get the noise out of the way sometimes. This is just noise. This peak over here, this is a beautiful, resistance, round formation. You have a little bit of pumpy action, back down, then back up, and you are just consolidating right over here. I mean, what does this look like? This does look like, very much so, like a cup and handle, right? Let me just take a look at, get me this out of them so you can see it. And for any newcomers, this is basically this, guys. And if you cannot see it, the volatility, you need to take the noise out of the way. A lot of people said, yeah, but there's too much volatility here in the middle. It's not a round perfect formation. You're not going to see nothing perfect on the chart, especially on crypto. Nothing perfect. Very rarely you will see a beautiful pattern. So yeah, we got this scenario also. Now, if we do retest that $215 in the next coming days, mega bullish on Solana. No double top, because you are retesting it for the third time. Expect volatility at this range before you start going absolutely insane in the next coming weeks. So this is something that we are going to pay attention on Solana also in the next coming weeks. Okay, we're just about to break out from here. So as you can see, just by connecting, this is more also like a descending wedge pattern, right? Because on Solana, you do have a little bit of volatility. You do have this very, very strong support. But I think this is a very, very there's more possibilities in retesting in the next few days than the highs on Solana. Why? Also, another explanation that I could give you is this pump over here, and we can go to the 4 hourly, maybe the 2 hourly. Well, it doesn't matter. The 4 hourly is fine. Volume, price action, and volume. We are in a clear uptrend, okay, on Solana. Yes, we are kind of doing a double top, but there is that scenario of that cup and handle. We also have the scenario here of a descending wedge. If you connect the slight lows, never mind the wick, it doesn't matter. Wicks is just volatility. It's just It doesn't matter. Don't take any notice of the wicks sometimes. You just don't, and you know, connecting the lower lows, the lower highs, the lower lows, you do see a kind of a wedge consolidation, right? Which is usually likelier to break up. What else can we, you know, the volume super important, guys, and it doesn't matter, calculated by TradingView, it doesn't matter. We can go to Coinbase if you want, it doesn't matter. The volume is the same. The volume is very similar. They are all connected in between them with algorithms showing the volume that there is, you know, in the entire market. It doesn't matter. Calculated by TradingView, it doesn't matter. The volume is pretty high here on the pump. On the pump, the volume is pretty high. So the overall direction is to the upside, guys. And this consolidation, check out how the volume from the top of the pump, volume's going down, while the price action, while the bears are fighting. Yeah, this is very likely just gonna pop from here and gonna retest the all-time highs in the coming days. I think that's the most likely scenario. We're actually seeing that kind of price action on Solana. Solana can be traded. Shall we trade this? Well, no, I'm not going to break out trade, guys, because this could be easily a fake out. But let's check out the next coming, you know, hours on Solana, because if we do hit that, you know, $203 and consolidate, we start seeing volume spiking here on the breakout. It might be tradable. It might be tradable. The good thing about Solana is that you can trade it on Bybit, guys. And, you know, I get a small commission if you sign up with my link, but you are getting the best bonus available, which is up to $3,500 to trade with, okay, of bonus. Depending on what you deposit, you need to follow the steps down below in the description. It's in the pinned comment also. And I'm getting a small commission, you supporting me, the channel, to continue with this free education, trading, you know, technical analysis, live streams. You'll be supporting me, and then I can get, you know, some commissions on that also, and you're getting the best bonus though. So Bybit, Solana is on Bybit, and I think it's looking pretty good here for a long position. We are seeing some pretty nice pumpy action on Solana. Let's go on the 1 hourly. I think, yeah, instead of it does, I know, I get the point, okay. I've been with this comment for over 5 minutes now. Really sorry for the rest of the people, but it's super important to explain this, guys. There is a head and shoulder, but you know, the head and shoulder, and until you successfully break that support level, which is at the $185 approximately. Yeah, I think this is just, it's gonna break out because of that descending wedge scenario. It is actually breaking out now. Check out the volume if you want to trade this. Check out the 5-minute chart. Check out the 1 minute chart on different exchanges. If you do not like this one, you can just go to the Coinbase exchange, you know, one of the largest, where there is more volume. And Solana is pumping pretty nicely now. I wouldn't trade it just yet. I would wait for a nice clear breakout, hitting the $205 range. Then you could be pretty confident. But it's looking pretty good here. So after all, head and shoulder, yeah, I don't think so. We're just about to go and touch the top of the right shoulder. Looking very bullish, Solana. Andy, I've taken a look at IOTA already at the beginning of the stream. Hey Andy, would you check Cake, please? Yes, straight away, I'll take a look at Cake. Let me just scroll down to check out, see if I've got any super chat, because no, I don't have any super chats. Right. Let's take a look at Pancake straight away. Chile is also looking very bullish. Yeah, Solana, guys, volume is not great. That's why you should be checking the 5 minute. Maybe check out the 1 minute. We are starting to see volume cooking in here. Phew, look at the 1 minute. 1 minute's looking pretty good. It is a little bit of a risky trade. If we do come back down here from Solana, I think we're going to get a massive bounce to the upside. This is very similar to what happened to Axie Infinity. Remember Axie Infinity? We did have, what's Axie Infinity doing? Okay, just massive consolidation. We do have a projected move, almost hitting the target. We had a target of $1.70 approximately. We just hit the $1.64 from this symmetrical triangle. We broke out from it. We came straight back down, guys. I hope you guys, were safe on this trade. This is probably a stop hunt and then continue to the upside. This is why we need to be careful on Solana. If it does retrace, I would risk the trade on that. Let's take a look at Cake. Hi, can you please take a look at ADA and possible entries? Right, let's take a look at this comment. Let's take a look at ADA. ADA, one of the favorites here from the community. One of the favorites from a lot of people. Yeah, thank you for the super chat. Hey man, I'll look at it straight away. Thanks for the super chat. Right, let's take a look at ADA here for Heyman. Oh, I just found out that I froze here. All right, guys, never mind. No one wants to see me anyway. No one wants to see me. Fix your camera. How long have I been like that? How embarrassing. How embarrassing, guys. Right, on Cardano. I talked about Cardano here at the beginning of the stream and yesterday. And Cardano is looking very, very bullish, okay? Very, very bullish. Remember, we want to get bullish when we are retracing. I see Cardano trading above the $3 in a matter of 2 weeks, maybe a week. I would say maybe in between 2 and 3 weeks potentially, all right? The reason why is because we had Cardano here. Let me just zoom in. Going from the low of July, okay, of the summer, the ultimate low right there, going to the high over here from this massive price action to the upside. We are hitting the golden pocket Fibonacci retracement. This range is usually a very, very good buying zone when you consolidate. And how do I know that this is a huge consolidation? I mean, this is for a swing trade eventually, okay? Because we do have a potential target, which would be the all-time high here on Cardano for the next coming weeks, right? I don't know how long it's going to take. It might take 1 week. It might take 4 weeks. I do not know. This is why it's a swing trade. But we do have insane support at the $1.80. $1.80 has been a very, very strong resistance as soon as we had the crash back in May. Strong resistance, 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 resistance. We did consolidate here slightly before breaking that resistance. Finally broke it. Super insane strong support. Now, after this insane run up that we've had on Cardano here from the $1 back to the $3, insane run, you are going to have a consolidation. You're going to go sideways. The good thing about this is that you can clearly see that we are going sideways. Look at this sideways action right over here. Sideways action on Cardano. Sideways action on Cardano. Right over there. So when you go sideways, when you create slightly lower lows here, slightly lower lows, slightly lower lows, slightly lower lows, you might see a little bit of volatility. You get the people scared. You want to get the people a little bit scared on this kind of price action. You might dip one more time below $1.80, hitting that $1.70 range, and then have the massive pumpy action in the coming weeks. But great buying zone on Cardano, $1.70, $1.80 range. We just hit that $1.82. So all of this range, I think, you could potentially, if you are swing trading, you got, like I said, if you've got $500 worth to trade, and all of this is my opinion, guys. You don't not need to do what I'm saying. Eventually, I'm not a financial advisor, but I see this very similar to what happened right over there. Check out this price action there. It's almost exactly what is happening right over here. It's when you want to get extremely bullish because you'll be hitting all-time highs in the next coming weeks potentially. And are you going to buy there, or are you going to buy down here and ride all of this? I think it's also a little bit of common sense, right? You don't need to be an insane great chart analyst, but basically that. And as I said, one of the best. I know you're looking for entries. I'm saying entries, good entries, 180, 170. But we might not even go there. Okay, we might not go down to those levels. Now, what I would use, and this is a good strategy for swing trading that I've used, that works for me, if you've got $500, place a $100 long position. If you start pumping hard, you can scale in your position. Now, if you come lower and you're in negative, you can add to your position, so your position scales down. If you do dip down to that 180, 170, you add. Obviously, not too much leverage. Don't go on a 30x here, because your stop loss will be there. Potentially a 3x, 4x, and that is absolutely fine. You're gonna four times your money, if just by holding this to the upside. But your liquidation price is going to be down there. Very, very unlikely that you will be getting hit. You're just going to add to your position. Boom. We are going to the target here from this consolidation of this massive pump. Okay, a little bit of artist. I got someone saying that I'm a chart artist because I like drawing on the charts a lot. I've got another super chat. Let me go through the super chat here. It's right. Bollywood review. Filecoin USDT. Is it a good time to buy? In my opinion, let me take a look. Right. Let me take a look at that. Right. Let me take a look at that straight away. Okay. It's time to long, boys. Let me just read the comment section. I want to see you, says Brian. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, guys. Camera froze. Right, let me take a look at... Yes, smash up the like button if you want Andy to buy himself a new camera for Christmas, says Mark Dutch. Yeah, I think I will. Actually. I think I will. Thank you for that, Mark. Right, let me just take a look at what crypto I was going to take a look at now. Oh, just by reading the comment section, I forgot. Yeah, for a Bollywood. Okay, thanks for the super chat. Okay, let's take a look at Filecoin. Let's take a look at File. What is File? Phil, I think. Yeah, let's take a look at Filecoin, see what's going on. Oof. I think Filecoin was at an insane buy zone. It was an insane buy zone right over here, around about that $55 range. I think we must have talked about this a couple of days back. We have an insane, okay, we have the massive pump from here, an insane drop and descending wedge here from September. Now, we are technically creating higher lows right over there, okay? This is what we want to see. When you have a massive drop, you want to see the bears losing steam, okay? This is what happened in the summer, massive pump. You start to create a higher low. This is extremely bullish. This was a great buying zone in my opinion. Great buying zone. I might be going long myself here on Filecoin. I'm not sure if we are going to. We actually retested the higher low, this high low over here, which is currently at the $50. We just hit $51 approximately. Great buy zone. This is just volatility. This is just to get scared. Guys, when you go down, you want to start looking to go up. When you go up, you want to start thinking that, when are we going to go down? So great buying zone that was. Okay, we just, the support level was at 55. So, good buying zone, I would say now, because we do not know if we are going to be lucky and come back down. I think we just might go sideways and start pumping sideways and pumping, because we've already had the down action. I think we're going to start making up action right over here. So yeah, best thing you could do on swing trade is scale into your long positions if we do drop slightly lower here on Filecoin. We just take a look at the 1 hourly volume. Volume is insane on the 1 hourly here on Filecoin with this pumpy action. I think it's very, very probable that we are going to get a massive bounce here at this. We haven't successfully broken above, but if you take look at the lower part here, and this is exactly at the $62. $62 seems like it's a very, very good, strong support level. Look at how strong the resistance was. Now, this is another good trading setup, okay? Maybe for a scalp if you feel like scalping this. But the back of this red huge candle, okay, is super, super strong also. We've got a huge amount of volume. We've got higher volume breaking the back of this red candle here. And this is the $62 levels, even 61. 62, 61, incredible buy zone in my opinion. You've got great support there, great support. Look how many times we've bounced. Now we've broken with this amount of volume. We are coming back down now. That is a great buy zone. You could potentially scalp that to retest the highs, okay? So if the price of Filecoin does come down to the 62 levels, 61, 62 range, great buy zone. We've got an insane resistance turning into support. Very, very likely we're going to retest from 61, 62 back up to that $66 range, okay? That's going to be a very, very good bounce to trade with if we do correct. And we might correct here in the next coming hours. So make sure to pay attention on that. And maybe for a swing trade, that would even be a good buy zone. Remember, swing trade, we usually use very low leverage. Thank you very much for the super chat. Now, guys, let me just show you something right over here, okay? In the comment section, I need you guys to BTC pump. Okay, I'm not surprised about that. Oh, not that much. It's not that much. This is not a pump. Come on, guys. With no volume. Yeah. I do have a feeling, guys, that we are going to close above $63,000, above this range by the end of today. I do see this potential happening, guys. Watch out for this kind of action, okay? We are dipping lower, lower. Also, in the comment section, guys, check out the comment section because Miss Fibonacci is live right now. And I'm going to finish the stream and you can ask her a lot of questions. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to smash up the like button. All the way up to 500 likes, guys. Let's try and make this stream go to 500 likes at least. Guys, you'll be helping me insanely, the channel. Okay, totally free information. Scroll down. Smash up the like button, guys. Let's get to 500. Very much appreciated. All this free content, my free analysis here for you, and yeah, just very much appreciated if you could smash up the like button, guys. Let's take a look at I've taken a look at AXS already. I'm just about to leave now, guys. You need to check out Natalie. She is live. Okay, Natalie's live right now. Make sure to check her out. Natalie is live. I'm going to leave. Remember, a way to support the channel, a way to get the best bonuses. Best bonuses on PrimeXBT and Bybit are down below, okay? On PrimeXBT, you get 50% added to your deposit, okay? 50% added to your deposit. That's an insane bonus, and you can use that for trading. And you cannot use it for withdrawing, of course. You cannot withdraw the bonus. It is used for buying power. I've got full tutorials of the exchanges, okay? And also check out Bitcoinsensus website. We post every single day here, news and technical analysis, okay, trading ideas. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website. It is down below. Totally free information there. Thank you, guys. Check out Natalie. She is live. She is live. I'm going to be checking out Cake, okay? I'll be taking a look at Cake for Mohammed while I'm leaving. And make sure to start going to Natalie's live stream, because she is live right now and I am going to leave. Make sure to ask her a lot of questions. Let's zoom out on the 4 hourly for Cake. Right, Cake. I think Cake is in a great buying zone. It's in a great buying zone. The reason why, I mean, the volume is not great on Cake. Let me just take a look here. It's not looking great, but usually with this kind of price action, you're just consolidating, you're just going sideways, and it does look like that we have broken, okay, here, but we're just about getting inside of this resistance. Is not turning into support. We're slightly dipping inside of this resistance that should be turning into support. It's a very strong level also. It does look like we are finding a kind of a base here. We're just about to lose it. Just about to lose this range. And if we take a look at the Fibonacci retracement, we could possibly go slightly lower here. Just about to, yeah, retest again. I think this is going to be a great buying zone. It is the last moment, the last touch, right? Before that scary moment, before you start pumping. You know, we've got the 62% level, 50% from the pump here. In my opinion, it is buying moment right now. You want to try and get in the lowest point, right? You want to get into the lowest point, and it is basically at almost the lowest point right now. Retesting the lows here. I think, you know, we are just check how we're going sideways. Slightly low, lower low. This one right over here, we might just about hit that 16.8 or 16.5, and then continue to the upside. Don't use too much leverage, but overall this looks pretty good. Okay, to find a bottom and start pumping in the next few days. Maybe it take a week or two, I do not know, but it does look at this nice round formation after this massive parabolic run. You have consolidation. This is just getting ready to move up, guys. Anyway, can you take a look at SNX before you go, please? Absolutely, let's take a look. Thank you for the $2. Let's take a look at SNX, guys, and start going to Natalie's stream. Miss Fibonacci is live. Miss Fibonacci, I know, guys, that you want me to take a look at a lot of the cryptos. Ask Natalie. She'll be doing analysis on all of the cryptos. SNX, what we got for SNX? 4 hourly chart. I'm pretty bullish on SNX. On the long term, I do hold a small percentage, something like 2% on my portfolio as SNX. SNX will be looking very bullish as soon as we break this region. This is around about that $15. This is where we have a lot of volatility, as you can see. As soon as we broke below it, we just consolidated below this range. Resistance, resistance, resistance. And yeah, finally just going sideways. Now, if we do take a look at the 4 hourly chart, zooming in, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. It's just taking a long time. We do have a very nice descending wedge, and we're just retesting the resistance from this descending wedge into support. Broke out, testing. I think we are founding a very strong base, and this base right over here is not to be broken. It's just a nice area where to consolidate before you start pumping. Okay, no descending triangle here, no nothing of that, because you have this high, you have this high. This has already broken out the resistance right over here from September going all the way till the 20th of October. So this is already a monthly consolidation. Started to break out, a little bit of volatility. This is ready to pop to the upside also, in my opinion. Starting to see volume kicking in, which looks pretty good. If you take a look at any chart, start to see volume kicking in right now. Not looking too bad, SNX, okay? Thanks, guys. Make sure to check out Natalie. She is live. Happy Halloween, all right? Don't drink too much. Don't party too much, guys. We'll be doing an, update tomorrow. Live stream. Can you do Theta? Right, okay, last one, guys. Theta US dollar. Extremely bullish on Theta. Whoop, little bit of bearishness right now. It did go pretty parabolic here for a few days. We have pretty red volume on this dip, which I'm pretty surprised. Let me just take a look at other exchanges. It's looking pretty good. I mean, Theta's looking pretty good. We're just correcting, okay? I don't like this chart. Just let me take a look at on Bybit. We're just correcting from a massive pump that we've had for the last few days. I think it's in a great buy zone, Theta. I might be swing trading this. Because overall, Theta, if we zoom out on the chart, on Theta, it's looking great. It's a beautiful chart here on Theta. Hang on a second, let me take a look at just to keep it simple, look at the descending wedge, look at the sideways action here on Theta. Lower low, lower low, higher low, higher low. It is looking absolutely insane. I would show you the other chart, but I've got too many lines and stuff on the other chart just to keep it simple. Great uptrend here on Theta. We're just having a little bit of a dip, which is fine. It is fine. But expect fireworks very, very soon on Theta. Very bullish on this one. Very bullish. And this chart looks amazing. This chart looks amazing. This is the classic chart that looks boring. It's pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. Then you're going to start seeing this do something like this. And then you go, what the hell happened to Theta? This classic consolidation right over here, guys. Saito, the next Ethereum killer, fastest blockchain. Let's take Saito. What is this? Saito, 807. Okay, right, Saito. It runs on the Ethereum blockchain. So is the blockchain not? Is it a layer 2 or is it? I'll have to do some research on this. But 31 million market cap, pretty low. Saito. Want to see the when was this launched? Okay, it's having a little bit of pumpy action. Is this going to be worth buying? I do not know. Is it layer 2? Saito is a Web3 Foundation grant recipient that runs blockchain applications directly in your browser. Okay. Pretty cool. I'll definitely take a look at this. Saito might be a pretty decent scalability for Web3. Okay. Does run, so it's a layer 2 basically. Web3. It runs on the Ethereum. It's not the it can't be Ethereum killer if it runs on Ethereum. I think it's to make Ethereum faster. I will do some research. I mean, I might be wrong. I'll take a look at this. Looks like a pretty decent project. Definitely Web3 layer 2s. I think they're going to do absolutely amazing. So thank you for that. I'll take a look at this and give you my opinion on it on the next stream. Guys, make sure to check out Natalie. Natalie is live. Check her out, guys. Thank you. Smash up the like button. Yeah, layer 2, David. Yeah. Layer 2. I found out about that because it does run on the Ethereum. It can't be an Ethereum killer if it runs on the Ethereum network. You can't do that. Can't do that. All right, guys. Thank you. Make sure to smash up the like button. Join the Telegram group. I join there sometimes. You can ask any questions. I do hop in there when I have some time. So make sure to join the Telegram down below. Join the Telegram and join Natalie's stream. She's live right now. Miss Fibonacci. Miss Fibonacci is live. Thank you, guys. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way out. We didn't reach 500. Never mind. Next stream. We'll try and get it on the next stream, the 500. Tons of investors on Saito. It looks pretty decent. I'm going to do some research right now on this project. It seems like I do have a ton of investors. So I will be taking a look at this. The roadmap. We'll take a look. Cheers for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out Natalie. She is live. See you later, guys.